have so much stuff to show you guys. Yes. BeautyCon. BeautyCon. Hey guys, so what's good, homie? I'm with my girl Alexa again. We're at BeautyCon LA. We're about to walk in. Took us fucking forever to find parking.
Literally, it took us like 10 years.
I'm sorry?
Y'all going to the spa?
No.
Oh, y'all going to that beauty thing?
Yeah.
Y'all already look good. Y'all don't need that. Y'all get these steps up.
You right. We
Period.
really can.
Oh, sorry. Are we crossing here? Or should we walk down and cross? Or you think it matters?
Oh, this is where the BET was. I'm going to BET.
Oh,
But
okay.
we can walk down here.
Okay.
Oh, I really want to ride. Can we ride one of these?
I'm down.
It's like color cheap.
Is it? Okay, so yeah. The way that we got here, we didn't even buy tickets. I won a giveaway.
She freaking won, bro.
So yeah, Megan Thee Stallion posted on her like Insta story and was like, oh, enter a giveaway to win tickets. So I entered and I won. So let's hope that we get in with no problems. And I'm ready for some free makeup. I really hope that comes with this ticket, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll update you guys when we're doing something more interesting. Hello. So today's video is going to be all about my BeautyCon Day 2 experience. I went yesterday on the second day, August 11th, on Sunday. And I had a lot of fun, and I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about it. So I'm going to start with how I ended up at BeautyCon to begin with, because I did not buy tickets, and I will get into that more later, because if I had bought tickets, bitch, this would be another video. Anyways, so yes, I was on Instagram, and this was like Friday or Saturday. I want to say it was it Saturday? I want to say it was Saturday, but I was on Instagram. I was on Instagram. It was like Friday or Saturday, so like 1 or 2 days before I was going, but I didn't even know I was going. So yeah, I was on Instagram and I was looking at, I happened to click on Megan Thee Stallion's story, like her Insta story, and it was like swipe up to enter to win a giveaway for tickets to BeautyCon. And I actually clicked past it and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because I'm the type of person, I never enter giveaways. I can probably count the number of giveaways that I've entered on one hand in my entire life, because I don't know, I'm just not like a giveaway person. Most of the time I feel like I'm not gonna win, and a lot of times I don't want the prize anyways, but I don't ever enter giveaways. So I actually clicked past it, and then I clicked back to it, and I was like, you know what, it's in LA, like I'm not far from the city, so I might as well just enter. Like, let's see what happens. I probably won't win, but fuck it, let's do it. So I swiped up, and I was like, if it's gonna make me fill out like a bunch of stuff, I'm not even about to sit here and do this, because I was being lazy. So I swiped up anyways, and all it asked for was my name, my first and last name, my email, and my zip code. So I put all that in, and then I submitted it, and they were saying that they would choose 100 people for them and a guest to come to BeautyCon, and that they would email us when they decided, I guess. So I did that, and then I kind of moved on and forgot about it. And then later on that same day, and they said that they would be emailing by Saturday, so you would know the day before if you won the tickets or not. So I believe that this was Saturday. I want to say I did enter the giveaway on Saturday. So a few hours later, I checked my email, and it said that I won. Let me see if I can find the email for you guys. There's something all over my phone. I have no idea what it is. Ew. Kind of looks like eyelash glue, but it's not. I got this email. That's what it says. I hope you guys can see that. It says, BeautyCon LA ticket giveaway winner. Hey, congratulations on winning 2 Sunday general admission tickets. We need you and your guest info to process the tickets. So yeah, I won. I got the email, and I texted my friend Alexa. I was like, Alexa, I won tickets to BeautyCon. Come with me, girl. Like, we gotta go. Because it's crazy, because a few months ago we were talking about BeautyCon, because I'd never been, but I'd always wanted to go, and same with her. we're like, yeah, we should go. And I actually did look up tickets, and I just never like coordinated with her, never bought them. I just never made a move on it because the tickets aren't even that expensive, but I don't know, I'm not like the event kind of person, you know? Like if someone's like, hey, I have these tickets, come with me, I'll go. Or if I win some free tickets, I'll go. But I'm a cheap ass bitch, so I'm not gonna buy tickets to go to an event, you know what I mean? Unless it's just something that I really, really want to go to. And BeautyCon just wasn't that. And I did see the talent, and it was no one that I really like. There were some celebrities that were like pretty cool to be able to see, but it was no like YouTubers that I was like, okay, bitch, I'm going because I want to see that YouTuber. You know what I mean? My favorite YouTubers, one of them lives in Canada, the other one lives in Georgia. So I was just kind of like, whatever. I texted my friend Alexa. I was like, oh, I won giveaway tickets. She was like, what? How'd you win tickets to BeautyCon? And I explained it to her, and she gave me her email because I had to put in my first and last name in my email, and then my guest's first and last name in their email. She gave me her email. I put everything in, and then they emailed us like confirmation emails. So let me show you guys those. So this is the next email that they sent me, and then you just click on it, and here is your ticket. So yeah, you just click the little box and there's your ticket, and then this is like what you show them once you get there, which I was really nervous because I myself have bad luck, but me and Alexa together, like, I don't know, every time we do stuff together, shit just like, just random things happen, crazy stuff happens, we end up in situations that we never thought we'd be in. But or like if we think we're gonna get in somewhere free, it's always like, oh, 50 bucks, like what? Like it was like Las Vegas. So I was nervous. But we ended up going. We just had to stand in line. The line was moving super fast to get our wristbands, and then we just showed them that email, and then they gave us our wristbands, and that was fine. That went off without a hitch. And I was like, I hope that we don't have to like get there early or anything because we're giveaway winners. But Sunday, I think, was the less crowded day. There were a lot of people there, but it wasn't anything like I thought it was gonna be. Oh, before I get into that, let me get into parking. So once we got there, it was in LA. The drive was like an hour and 15 minutes. So it wasn't bad at all. The traffic was moderate. We ran into a few like jammed spots, but it wasn't too crazy, especially for LA. So we get there, we're trying to find parking, and we saw parking for $15, which whatever. So we tried to park there, it was full. We tried to park in another spot, it was full. Neither of us had cash, so we had to stop at a gas station and get some cash. It was just such a struggle because neither of us are from LA. We've been there, like, she's probably been there more than I have, but it's just confusing sometimes. Driving in California is confusing, period, but in LA it's very confusing, and it's just like a lot of streets are one way, a lot of streets you can't make U-turns. So if you don't know exactly where you're going, it can be frustrating making all those U-turns or finding places to make U-turns. And then yeah, so parking was such a hassle, but we finally found parking, and it was $20. The parking that we ended up finding that wasn't full was $20. But it wasn't too far from the venue. We just had to walk up like a block, so it wasn't bad. So we finally, like, we waited in line, got our wristbands, and then we went inside. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so let's get into once we got inside. So once we got our wristbands, we walked over, and you had to like go around, like they had like all this like rope, so it was like a line, you know how like for like all the people that I guess were there early or were there yesterday or that they were expecting, but there was no one in line to get in. You did have to go through metal detectors, so you had to put your purse and your phone in like a little basket, and then you had to walk through the metal detector, and they did look inside your stuff. I think that they were just looking for weapons. You can take in stuff like water and stuff, they don't care about that, but I'm pretty sure that they're just looking for weapons, stuff that you shouldn't have, pepper spray, knives, guns, that kind of stuff. So that was actually really quick and easy. He just like looked in my bag. It was nothing too crazy. And then we went up some escalators, and then we were inside. Inside was super, super cute. There's a lot of cute places to take pictures. A lot of the booths had places to take pictures. Inside where BeautyCon was, the lighting was trash. Like, the lighting was so horrible. And so, like, every booth that had, like, something to take pictures had their own lighting. But you would think, like, at a beauty event, the lighting would be better, but I guess not. So yeah, it was super cute inside. The lines were long, but they were moving quickly. I do want to say this is not what I expected. Like I said, I'd never been to BeautyCon, so I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. It's basically like you just buy a ticket to shop. Like, they did have a few things that they were giving away free, but most of it was just like shopping. Like, it's pretty cool because a lot of the brands that were there you can only buy online, so it's cool to be able to see it in person, pick what you want, and not have to pay for shipping. That part is cool, you know what I mean? But basically, if you're going to BeautyCon, you're buying your ticket to go in there and to shop and to spend money, which I didn't really realize that was dumb of me, because what else would this be, you know what I mean? Like, of course you're gonna spend money there, so that's like a thing that you go to spend money. That wasn't really my intention. I was, you know, gonna buy a few things, of course, but I wasn't going there to spend money, but it's inevitable at BeautyCon. So yeah, the only reason I was saying I would be upset if I had bought my ticket, I don't know, it was cool, but like I said, I wouldn't buy a ticket to shop. Like, that doesn't interest me. A lot of like the influencers and celebrities, I just like, they're cool to follow on Instagram and I like them, but I would never pay to see them because I don't know, I'm just not that type of person. That's just not my thing. So the people that were there, we saw Jackie Aina. She looked amazing. Oh my goodness, my friend Alexa was like, Ashley, that's Jackie Aina, because we were standing in line at LA Girl, and she's like, Ashley, there's Jackie Aina. And she had a security guard with her. He was a black guy, so I see you putting money in black men's pockets, girl. I see that. We thank you for that. She did have a security guard with her. She looked so pretty. You could just tell by the way she walked. Like, she just gave that vibe, like, ugh, rich boss woman. Like, that's the vibe she gave off. Yeah, she looked really, really pretty. We just saw her for a second. We were trying to find her again after that, but we couldn't. So yeah, we saw her. Well, my friend Alexa saw Brie Marie. I follow her on Instagram, but I probably wouldn't recognize her. That's the thing with me too. I feel like I saw a lot of people that I follow on Instagram, but I don't really recognize them. It's different. Like, it's different seeing someone in person than it is seeing them on your screen. Like, they look the same, but they don't. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just different. So yeah, we did see a few people that we knew. I didn't see that many people that I knew because, like I said, I just don't recognize people and I don't follow that many people. And the people that I do follow that do makeup, I just like follow their looks. Like, I don't watch their YouTube channels, so I wouldn't recognize them. So yeah, that was cool. Let me see. So the celebrities that we saw that did a panel while we were there were Megan Thee Stallion and Kehlani. Those were really the only two that we saw. And once like Megan Thee Stallion went up there, people were like running to the stage. It was weird. We thought it was Cardi B at first because all we could really see was the blue hair. Like, I couldn't really tell who it was from far away because I didn't have my glasses. But it turned out to be Megan Thee Stallion. So we went over there, we watched for a little bit. And they were just talking about stuff, and she was explaining what it means to be a hot girl, so, and to have a hot girl summer. So I'll insert some of those clips right here. I just want a little disclaimer, I'm very shaky. The clips are not that good of quality because I was zoomed in. We were pretty far from the screens. So yeah, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But here are the clips.
And also filed to trademark hot girl summer. Yes, because you see it's everywhere. Every single company ever right now. Super
even
into
companies,
it.
it don't even make sense to be
They
a hot
only
girl summer.
support
I'll be like, well,
girls.
fuck it. You want to have a hot girl summer? Do that shit.
They
Everybody
all-
can have a hot girl summer.
Absolutely. So how are you leveling up outside of your music and learning to use your platform to give back outside of those things?
So I'm not like a person who started getting money and start doing some old crazy stuff with it. Every time I get some money, I literally like put it to the side for my tuition, or like I'll give it to my grandma or something, or just take it and put it in my savings, you know. But that's why I started doing the Cognac Queen pageant, because I know how hard it is to pay for school. Like, I'm an out-of-pocket student, I wasn't getting financial aid, and I know it's a lot of girls and guys. It's a lot of people who really want to get their education, but it's expensive. So I just felt like, okay, look, I got the money, I can help, so, you know, why not give it to the hotties?
We gotta go, our phones are dying.
I want to talk about this beach cleanup.
Oh, yes. Eco-friendly hotties.
I've seen you. Can you talk about how that came about?
So, literally, I was on Twitter. I be on Twitter tweeting stuff. It was one of the hotties, she came on there, she was like, Megan, I know it's a hot girl summer, but can we please talk about global warming? I feel like nobody listening to me. You have a platform, just help. So I was like, you know what, girl, you right. Tell me what to do. Help, start the thread. So many vegan hotties came on there.
my arm is tired.
Some perspective and everything.
Definitely. So everybody knows that my mother had recently passed, and I just feel like she's my angel. Like, she just watches over me, and she still keep me pushing, still keep me going. I can still hear her voice every day.
Absolutely. I have to ask, because I think there are some people here who will really, really feel this. You're a huge anime fan.
Real hot nerd shit.
And not like mainstream, like American anime, like for the like real authentic deep cuts.
You know,
The deep
like,
cuts.
sometimes we gotta go ahead and just, you know, we gotta watch the sub. Like, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it with the subtitles, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes, because I will watch it dubbed, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I can't pay attention to it, I'm gonna watch it dubbed. But watching it subbed is like, who watch anime, y'all know what I'm talking about right now. Like, it takes the intensity out of it. Like, I really need to feel that emotion that's coming behind the words.
I love that. So when did you discover it, and what is it about it that you love so much?
So my favorite anime is Inuyasha. And that's the first anime I had ever seen. I was like,
I think that's all my questions.
is it?
It is!
Dang!
Can y'all give it up for a minute?
And yeah, it was a fun experience overall. Would I do it again? If I won another giveaway, hell yeah. Like I said, I would not pay to go to BeautyCon. I would go as the talent. But I would not pay to go to BeautyCon again unless one of like my absolute favorite YouTubers were going to be there, or unless like I just had some money to burn. But like I said, I'm really cheap and I'm just trying to do a lot of other things with my finances right now. So that's just an event like BeautyCon just isn't something that I would go to on a yearly basis. But that's just me. That's just the kind of person I am. But I did have a lot of fun. It was really cool hanging out with like a lot of people. It was cool being in an environment with like-minded people. Like, I don't ever see people in full glam where I live, so it's just cool to see people, like, to be around people who love the same things that I love, you know. So the booths lines, like I said, they were kind of long depending on the booth, but they did move very quickly. A few booths were giving away free things, but most booths were just like a shop and like buy our stuff kind of thing. The only brand that had, well, there were a few brands that were having sales, like the Balm had 50% off, which is amazing, but not every brand had a sale. I only saw like maybe the Balm and like maybe 2 other brands that had sales. That's pretty much all the talking points that I wanted to cover. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I actually got. So the first thing that we did, like when we walked in, we were just walking around and then we saw this picture booth, and you get to like take a picture and it's free and you get like a little printout. So that's what my picture looks like. I'm not like super duper in love with this picture, but it's not ugly. Like, it's a cute little picture. It's whatever. I look fat. Like, I look like I have a roll right there because I do. But yeah, cute little picture. So that was really cool. This was at the Violet Voss booth. We never ended up like going back and like looking at what they had, but this was like a cool little idea and the guys were really super nice. So that was a good idea, Violet Voss. So the picture booth at Violet Voss, that was completely free. So that was really cool. And then we saw Vital Proteins collagen water. So you had to wait in line, and then you had to, what did you have to do? Did you have to follow them? I don't think you had to follow them on Instagram or anything, but you had to wait in line, and then they give you a complimentary collagen shot. So I got the cleanse one. This one has apple cider vinegar, raspberry, and lemon. So it's just like collagen water. Collagen is like good for your skin or something like that. And then there's like all like the benefits if you want to pause that and read it if you care. And then they also gave you, like, you got to get one of these, and then you got to sample all of their different flavors, which I don't know what all the flavors were, but I ended up, the one that I tried, I only tried one, was strawberry lemon. Strawberry lemon, it's good. It's different though, like, because of the color and like the bottle that it's in, my mind is thinking juice, but it's not juice, it's just water. So it was good, it was refreshing, like that would be really good to drink at the gym, but they were out of that one. So I got a full size of the blackberry hibiscus, which this is pretty good. They're better when they're like ice cold, but like I said, it is just water. So I know your mind is probably thinking juice because of like how it looks, like I said, but it is just water. I would never buy this, but it's good. I would never buy it just because I would just rather drink regular water. That's just like the kind of person I am. This is 60 calories and this is no calories, so do the math. Like, I don't know, that's just me though. So yeah, we got these, and these were free, like I said. And then we also ended up at LA Girl, and that's how we got these bags. This came with any purchase that you made, which you guys know LA Girl is very affordable. So we wanted to get bags because we had a lot of stuff. So from LA Girl, all I got was this Pro Conceal. I just got a white one, and I got a dark one. The dark one is in the shade Dark Cocoa. So the white one I got, it's like just pure white. I think that's what it's called actually. Oh no, flat white concealer. This one I got because for like eyeshadow looks, so I feel like if I put this down as a base and then I want to use like bright colors, I feel like this will be perfect for that. And then this one I got to contour. So yeah, this one's kind of like, it has like a grayish undertone kind of, so I feel like this would be really good to create that nice shadow. So I'm really excited to use this to contour, for like a cream contour obviously. And then we wanted the bag initially because before we even got to LA Girl, we stopped at a different booth, and it was, let's see, it was Sunday Rain. So I've never heard of the brand Sunday Rain before, but this is what we ended up getting from them. All you had to do was stand in line. The line was very long, but it did move very, very quickly. Oh, it has a little seal on it, so I can't even, but this is in the flavor acai berry. So this is a body scrub, and it comes with 250 grams. This is a pretty big body scrub. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. I freaking love body scrubs because I love being soft. I'm soft without body scrubs, so like with body scrubs, bitch. So yeah. That one's a body scrub, and then this one is exfoliating cubes, and this is in the flavor watermelon. I always say flavor. I know it's not flavor, I know it's technically a scent, but I like to say flavor. So yeah, this is interesting. I don't know how to use these. Oh, I guess you just take one out and like put it on and rinse it off. But yeah, these are really cool. People kept stopping us and asking us if we got this, but it was really cool because all you had to do was follow them on Instagram, and you got both of these completely free. So that was really, really cool. And so we also stopped at the Balm. Oh, someone was giving these out. This is like a cup holder thing, I guess. One side says babe, the other side says wine makes you feel good. I don't know why I took this. I'm never gonna use this. I think that these are dumb, personally. I guess you're supposed to put like sodas in them. I don't even know because I don't drink soda anymore, but whatever. I don't know why I took this. Maybe I'll give it to my dad, but he probably won't use it. The Balm was having a 50% off sale, like I said, and I just wanted their eyeliner. I've heard one of my favorite YouTubers, Aaliyah's Face, talk about their eyeliner. So that's what I ended up getting. And they had this thing where if you followed them on Instagram, you got to spin the wheel and get a free product. So I got a free, what is this? Mary Luminizer. We all know this is not going to highlight me. The Balm does not make products for us. I don't care what anybody tells you, they don't, period. But I wanted to try this eyeliner because, like I said, one of my favorite YouTubers likes it, and she said it's really black and it's really matte, which I did use it today on my eyes, and I can attest to that. It's very black, it's very matte, it's very pretty. I really like this eyeliner. But the only thing I didn't like about it, this is the brush that it came with. So it's like a felt tip brush, if you guys can even see that. It's like a felt tip. It is a very, very small, very pointy, but it's also very stiff. I just don't like it. It's hard to work with. So just like Aaliyah's Face does, I took the one out of my NYX matte eyeliner. I took the brush out of that one and put it on this one, and it fits perfectly, thank God, because this one doesn't really fit. Like the Balm one doesn't fit on the NYX one, but the NYX one fits on the Balm one, so it's perfect because this one was dried up anyways. And yeah, I just put that brush in there, and with this brush and this eyeliner, girl, a match made in heaven, and I will never, ever, ever, ever go back. I would say either this eyeliner or the NYX one. The NYX one is a little bit cheaper. This one I think is like $18, but like I said, the Balm was having 50% off, so it was only $9. So this was a steal, and I should have gotten 2 now that I think about it, but I didn't. I don't have that much more to show you guys, but the next things that we're getting into are the best things. So the next place that we stopped, well, I'm not telling you guys like where we stopped in order, I'm just telling you guys what I have. So the next thing that I have is we stopped at Ace Beaut. They are kind of like, they're not known, but they're not like very known either. But I got this eyeshadow as a free gift because I bought an eyeshadow palette, and I have the color Iced Latte. And their shadows look like ColourPop shadows as far as the packaging goes, but there's the color. It's like a really pretty gold. Ooh, this is so soft. Ooh, this is so pretty. So yeah, there it is swatched on my hand. If you guys can even see that. Why is my camera never focusing? So yeah, there it is swatched on my hand, and it is very pretty. I thought it was going to be a little bit different, maybe like a little bit more gold, but it's not. But it's pretty pigmented though. This is a very, very, very pretty color. So yeah, like I said, that was a free gift because I bought what I'm about to show you guys right now. Oh, did I tell you the price? I told you the price of that eyeliner, right? It was only $9. And then this is the eyeshadow palette that I bought, and this is the Ace Beaut Blossom Passion, and you guys have probably seen this somewhere on Instagram at some point, whether you knew it or not. And it came in like bubble wrap, so that's cool. The palette itself is very, very pretty. So that's what the front of it looks like, and then you have the inside of it. This palette screams Ashley. Like, look at those freaking colors. Oh my gosh. When I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. I saw somebody do a video on this. I don't remember who, but they used this, and I was like, oh my God, I want that. But I just didn't want to pay for shipping. I told you guys I'm a cheap ass bitch. So yeah, I just bought it there because I was like, I can't leave here without it. I want it, and I don't want to have to pay for shipping, so this is the perfect opportunity. And they had some really pretty lashes too, but I didn't get any. They were like super long, like the really long ones. So, but this was $24.61 after taxes. So yeah, this was so pretty. Really glad I picked that up. We got our ears pierced at BeautyCon. So I got my second hole right there. You see the little stud right there. So yeah, my friend Alexa also got her second hole. We saw a booth and they were piercing ears, so we're like, fuck it, let's get our ears pierced. And it came with this 20% off coupon for Studex. Studex is the company that, like, the booth that was doing the ear piercing. The ear piercing was only $20, and you could pick anywhere on your ear, like anywhere on your cartilage or on your lobe, and then you could pick any style of earring for $20. The earring that I got was the biggest style that you could get, and I should have, this was number 6. I should have gotten number 5. Number 5 was just a smaller stud, and I was going to, but I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, that was super cool. The line did take a very long time. Obviously they're piercing ears. It's not just like a one and done type of thing. Like, it takes a little minute. So the line did take a long time, but it was worth it. $20 is I think what Claire's charges. Well, technically, like, for them, they're saying you buy the earrings and the piercing is free, and I think Claire's has the same policy. But the cheapest earring that you can get at Claire's is I think $20 if they haven't raised the prices since I got mine, because that was a long time ago. But yeah, it was really cool. So I was like, it's the same price as Claire's, and I've wanted to get my second hole done for years and years. So it was really cool and a really fun like memory for BeautyCon. Like, I got this piercing at BeautyCon, so that was really cool. I wasn't expecting them to have an ear piercing booth. So yeah, the very last thing that I got from BeautyCon is the thing that I'm most excited about. And it's from the Crayon Case. So I've never had any of their products. I've always wanted to try them, but I really hate shopping for makeup online because it's hard to see like what you're getting and what like color you are. So I just never purchased anything because I suck and I don't support black women. Like, I try to, but I suck, guys. So anyways, before I get into what I actually got, I just want to talk about their booth. I knew that they were going to be there. I'm pretty sure, like, I was like, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be there. So I was very excited to see them. But after we had walked around the entire place about 2 times, I still didn't see them. But then I realized, like, right when you walk in, they're in like this really big box. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but we ended up finding them, and we stood in line. The line actually wasn't that long. This was actually the last booth that we went to. And you got inside, and I thought that the entire box was going to be the Crown Case, but it was actually like a bunch of different brands in one, and the Crown Case was actually just in one little corner. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just really weird. They were in a corner, like I said, so like the table was kind of like coming out of the corner. So like they had some stuff, like all their stuff on the table, but like you couldn't get to it. And then they had 2 girls, like they had stuff out for you to like swatch and look at, but you couldn't really get to it because they were in a corner. They had 2 girls working the booth. They were both black girls, of course. One of them, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys, I'm gonna be so honest. One of them looked like she was strung out on something. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm sure that she was just tired. I'm sure that she had a long day, but she was just sitting there like, I swear to you guys, when I walked up, she was like that exactly. Not moving, no facial expression, just eyes open, just like dead looking. And I was like, okay. And then the other girl that they had working the booth was very rude. The girl that was sitting down didn't move, didn't say a word the entire time I was at their booth. And then the other girl, every question that anyone asked her, she just had an attitude. You could tell she was tired. She didn't want to be there anymore. And she just like, it just wasn't cute. Like, it wasn't a good representation of the brand at all, because it's not like she was even like helping, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if anybody asked her anything, she was like, yeah, no. Like, she wasn't trying to sell anything. She wasn't like very friendly. She wasn't inviting. She was just like, you could just tell she didn't want to be there anymore. She was over it. She was tired. And like I said, most of the stuff you couldn't really get to, so like I had to ask her to hand me a palette so I could look at it. And it was just like really weird. It was a dumb system, and like whatever you wanted, you had to tell her, and then she would write it down on this card, and then you would take the card and you took it up to the register. Now, I was under the impression that I would take the card to the register. I paid for the stuff, and then I was under the impression that they would give me my stuff right then and there. This bitch gonna hand me, I got just 1 palette, and I paid, let me look. I paid $27.37 for the 1 palette, and this bitch gonna hand me a card saying like, oh, go here. But that was not told to me prior to me paying for it. Had I known that I would have to walk 20,000 miles to get the palette that I just bought, I would not have bought that palette, because this was the last booth that we went to, and it was almost 6 o'clock and everything closed at 6 o'clock, and we still were trying to walk around. My friend wanted to find a YouTuber that we saw that she liked, and we just wanted to go to like a few more booths before we left, but we couldn't because once I bought the palette, I didn't want them to shut that at 6 o'clock, and then I wouldn't be able to pick up the palette that I just paid for. So they didn't tell me prior to me buying it that I would have to leave the big room where all the booths were. I had to leave that room, walk down a hall, walk across a food court, down another big ass hall, and into this room with like a ton of boxes, bubble wrap, paper everywhere. Like, it was so unorganized looking. And this was not told to me prior to purchase, so that was frustrating. One, the booth was tiny and it was very hard to shop. Two, the girls that were there were horrible customer service. Like, you could tell they didn't want to be there, you could tell they were tired, you could tell they didn't care anymore. So I was just so frustrated. The fact that I had to walk 20 minutes to go get my palette, and the fact that I couldn't visit any of the other booths that I wanted to because I had to go get the palette, and they didn't tell me that before I bought it. So I didn't like the experience at all. I was gonna DM Supa, but I just never did. But yeah, that was really frustrating. And if I did see ColourPop at BeautyCon again, I wouldn't buy anything because it's just dumb. Like, have the products there, don't make me go search for it, you know what I mean? And the map that they gave was horrible. I had to ask a few different people how to get there. It was just a hot ass mess, and I was very frustrated. But moving on, what I got. I only got one palette, and it did come with like a few samples. So this I did get somewhere else, so I have like 3 of these, but it's like the Juicy Couture perfume sample. So I got 2 of those with the palette. And then they also gave me, this is pretty cool, they gave me the Wrap Snacks Wavy. These are the little Boosie chips. These are Louisiana Heat. So that's what those look like. I kind of want to try these for you guys, but I don't want to open them. And then down to the good stuff. So the palette that I got was the Matte Book. So this is what it looks, well, this is what the outside looks like. And then this is what the back looks like. And then you can just you slip it out of the little cover, and like the front of it looks the same. And then I'm sure you guys all know what this looks like, but I'll show you anyways. This is what all the colors look like. I'm so excited to use this palette. I was really excited to use the yellows. That's really where I wanted it. But this purple color over here is so freaking gorgeous. And this is just so perfect because I bought that white eyeliner, or that white concealer, so it would help these colors stand out. And yeah, I really am excited to use this. There will be a video of me using this and creating a look coming soon. So yeah, that was all. That was everything that I got from BeautyCon. That was everything that we did at BeautyCon. Everyone there was so nice, except for that crown case girl. Everyone there was just like super cool, super chill. I met a lot of cool girls. So yeah, it was just like a good vibe. It was a really good day, and I did have fun, and I'm really happy with the stuff that I did get. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on BeautyCon Day 2 2019. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this helped you decide if you want to go to BeautyCon or not. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my experience on BeautyCon. If you had a different experience and you went to either Day 1 or Day 2, please leave it down below, because I'm very curious how everybody else's days went. Actually, that wasn't the only bad customer service at the Balm. When we stood in line, and then we spun the wheel, and then after you spun the wheel you could like shop, and I was ready like to be checked out, and no, like there was one guy doing like the spin thing, so like the giveaway thing, so he was in charge of like people spinning and like giving out the prizes that they won. And then there was another guy who was actually helping people shop, and then there were 2 other girls just pretty much just standing there with their back to us. I don't know what they were doing. One of them was eating, the other one, I don't know what she was doing, to be honest. She was just walking, like just standing there on her phone, like walking around, not doing anything. And I was standing there for a good 5 minutes before either of them even acknowledged that I was there. And if it wasn't 50% off and I didn't want to buy the eyeliner so bad, then I wouldn't have. But it's just like, I'm standing here like, come on, like I'm ready. And I was looking at them and I was like, you're just no, like you're not gonna do your job, you don't feel like it. So yeah, that was frustrating. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking hate bad customer service. Like, you don't have to be like so fake, like, oh my god, how are you, but just like acknowledge that I'm here. Like, the way I was looking at them, like, you could tell I was ready to be checked out. You could tell that I needed something, you know? So that was frustrating. But other than that, every other booth I had a good experience at, and I had a lot of fun, and it was a really good experience. So shout out to you, Megan Thee Stallion, for putting that on your story. Shout out to BeautyCon for doing the giveaway. It was really cool, and I'm really appreciative that I got to go for free. So, and I got to bring friends. So yeah, that was really cool. Like I said, if you have some experiences that you want to share, please leave them down below, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Deuces.